I was wrong. SpaceX Starlink prices are increasing. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of fireside. That smokiness to lap song. So good. Hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today is a technology day. We're going to be talking about SpaceX Starlink and a price hike that is going on. Now, this is a preemptive video, all right? Because there's going to be a ton of news media, mainstream media, just getting into this, all right? So I want to put the kibosh on a lot of this at the beginning, but I do want to say that I was wrong. I thought that the prices were going to come down like right around now, maybe in the next couple of months, but that didn't happen. We're seeing a price hike, but not for everyone, guys. So hang in there. I want to get into this a little bit with you. I think it was Tesla Mag that ended up breaking the story, and then PC Magazine jumped on board, and there hasn't been a lot of talk about it. So once again, I want to get this information to you before you start hearing all the clamoring of mainstream media. Ripping into Elon, right? So anyways, I think I'm going to go with the Tesla article. I'm going to give you some of the breakdown of that because they did a really good job and they dug in a little bit deeper like I would and give you some backstory on the reason behind it and then what is the possible outcome of this price hike, because I think that that's also very important. So before we get into this article, I just want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks, check them out. They are 100% free just for you being here. Go to JCristina.com/books. Also, if you want to say thank you for all of my hard work, it's always appreciated. Click this little button down here. Give $1 or $2 if you like. If not, that's perfectly fine. Consider becoming a member of the channel. That would be even better. If you want more Starlink content after watching this, I put together a playlist. You can probably click right around here. Later, not now. Hang in there. Watch the video first. Later on, come back, click over here. I put together about 270 plus videos, helpful how-tos, tips, tricks, what to buy, what not to buy, how to install this, that, and the other thing. And of course, the why behind everything, not just the how, the why. This channel is all about the why. Very important. And finally, if you enjoy this content, even in the least, throw it a thumbs up. That would be very helpful. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not. If you are, thank you so much. Click this little button over here and then click all. So when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. And tell your friends, family, colleagues, anyone that's interested in space, into Starlink, tech, news, anything that has to do with photo and video. That's what this channel is all about. So tell your friends, family, and colleagues. Anyways, now that the housekeeping is done, let's jump right into this article and I'll give you my commentary over it. And most importantly, at the end of this video, in the comment area, let's have this discussion. Let me know what you think about this. Are you being affected by this or are you not? What do you think about this price hike? Good, bad, or indifferent? I want to hear from you down below in the comment area. So the article starts out by saying SpaceX has recently announced a price adjustment for its Starlink satellite internet service in the United States, sparking a mixed reaction among current and prospective customers. This decision raises important questions about the implications for the accessibility of high-speed internet in remote areas and the competitive landscape of broadband market. This article delves into the reason behind the price increase, the potential impact on consumers, and the broader ramifications for the satellite broadband industry. SpaceX has invested heavily in the Starlink project, launching thousands of small satellites to create a comprehensive network capable of delivering high-speed internet globally. The costs associated with these launches, satellite maintenance, and ground station development are substantial. The price adjustments can be seen as an effort to offset these ongoing expenses and fund future expansion. With the growing demand for reliable internet in underserved areas, Starlink has become a popular solution. However, balancing the network's capacity with increasing user numbers is critical to maintain service quality. The price increase may help manage demand more effectively, ensuring that users receive consistent and high-quality service. For current users, the price hike may introduce a new financial burden, especially for those in remote and rural areas where alternatives alternative broadband options are limited or non-existent. This could affect their ability to access essential online services and contribute to digital inequities. On the other hand, the additional revenue from the price increase could enable SpaceX to accelerate improvements in network capacities and service availability. This might include faster speeds, better data packages, and expanded coverage, ultimately benefiting consumers. Now I'm going to bring up maybe right about here. This came in through email, just so you can see what exactly Starlink is saying here. It says, the Starlink monthly service price for residential customers is changing as follows. $30 decrease in areas with excess capacity. New price will be $90 per month. $30 increase in areas with limited capacity, new price will be $120 a month. As a current customer in an area with limited capacity, your monthly service price will increase to $120 per month beginning June 10th, 2024. The Starlink team continues to prioritize improving network performance and launching more satellites to increase capacity. Thank you for being a valued customer. So as you can see here, they're saying that some people are going to receive an increase and some are going to receive a decrease in their price per month, their monthly subscription fee. The only thing is they're not telling us where these areas are with limited capacity in comparison to excess capacity. The article continues with, SpaceX's price strategy could influence other players in the satellite internet market, such as Amazon Project Kuiper and OneWeb. These competitors? They're not competitors. Sorry. May adjust their price models based on Starlink's moves, potentially leading to higher overall prices in the sector. Increased investment in satellite technology driven by higher revenues could spur innovation across the industry. This could lead to more advanced satellite technologies, more efficient service delivery, and even new applications of satellite internet beyond basic broadband. As satellite internet becomes more critical to global connectivity, regulatory bodies, we love regulatory bodies may take a closer interest in pricing practices and their impact on market competition and consumer rights. This could lead to new regulations aimed at protecting consumers and ensuring fair competition. We want more regulations, a ton more regulation. SpaceX's decision to increase Starlink's price in the US is a multifaceted issue with significant implications for consumers and the satellite broadband market. While it poses challenges, particularly in the terms of affordability, it also opens a door for enhanced service quality and technological advancements. As the satellite internet landscape continues to evolve, monitoring these developments will be crucial for stakeholders across the board. Absolutely, that is the case, and that's why I'm here. So I monitor and I tell you. Anyways, so let's dive in a little bit. Once again, this is a preemptive video to put the kibosh on all of the numerous Elon Musk or SpaceX haters out there, Starlink haters in the mainstream media. We know there's a ton of those people and they twist this shit all around, okay? They will say stuff like, oh, Starlink is going to go up like 30%, or they'll say, the poor people that they originally focused on are now being disenfranchised because of the price increase, or they'll say stuff like the disenfranchising of rural communities, blah, yada, 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 right? This is all of the headlines that are coming. It's just not there yet. Just give it a day or two. Once again, this is a preemptive video to put a kibosh on that. So when you read it, you know that it's a whole big bunch of bullshit. That being said, the bottom line here is what? When I had my price go from $110 to $120, there were people out there that instead of going up to $120, they went down to $90. Why did they go down to $90? This was like over a year ago. The reason being is they were in an area that had excess capacity, right? Meaning that no one was using the satellites. Right? When they would fly overhead, there was no one using them. There's no reason for those satellites flying overhead not having some type of use. So they lowered the price so they would get more people on board. Well, what happened? Those areas now, instead of having excess capacity, they now have limited capacity. Why? Because there's more people on board. When there used to be 1 million people, now there's like 2.8, 2.9 million people. So once again, some of these areas that now have limited capacity, those prices are going to go up from the 90, which they were reduced to the 120, and they're going to start paying their fair share, just like all of us. So if you're currently paying $120 a month, your price will not change. But if you were in one of those areas that had excessive capacity and your price was lowered to $90 per month, it's going to go up to $120. Once again, to pay your fair share. That is the bottom line. Now, do I still think that SpaceX Starlink or Elon Musk is going to go down on their price from 120 down to maybe 110, maybe even 99 in the future? I do. And the reason being is once we see those version 3s, those, as I used to call them, the version 2 maxis, in LEO, online, actually working with 4x the capacity, yada, 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 the price is going to come down because they're going to have a ton of capacity at that point, even with millions and millions of customers out there. Because these are bigger satellites, they're like twice the size, 4 times the capacity, so on and so forth. So speeds are going to get faster, upload and download, your latency is going to go down, and it's going to be more reliable because there's going to be more of them. Also, you're going to be able to use your phone to make phone calls, even if you're in an area with absolutely no cell towers, right from a satellite. This now turns into an old school satellite phone, which is crazy, with no modification, no upgrade, no nothing. Anyways, guys, I hope this video is helpful. It gives you an idea of what is going on. Some of the things that were in this article, I agree with. I think that we have to look at what happens when any provider raises their price. Because all of the rest of the providers are like, they went up $5, boom, we go up. Just like the big 3 cellular providers. You have Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T. It's like a triopoly, all right? Not a monopoly, a triopoly. These people are all in cahoots together. Like, hey, listen, bud, yeah, we're gonna go down $5 only for a month. Don't get worried, all right? And then we're gonna come right back up. Or listen, next month, we're going to go up $5 so you guys can go up too. This is what happens, all right? It's all a big bunch of BS. One plan, this plan, one is screwing you one way, the other one's screwing you another way. They can't do contracts anymore, so they get you in with phones. And then you're paying $5 a month in perpetuity for 3 years anyways. And then if you want to get out of it, you got to pay the full fare on that piece of crap phone that is now 3 years old, that's not even worth $200. You got to pay it off for like $800. Trust me, they got you by the short hairs, okay? Triopoly. Same thing holds true here. If Elon Musk starts going up, let's just say, from 120 to 130, 140, all the rest of the providers are going to think about it and say, we know that T-Mobile just went up in their price, okay? That's a problem. That makes me worried more than what's going on with SpaceX Starlink. Okay, that's my personal opinion. You guys out there in the rural communities that were using T-Mobile, T-Mobile Home, that was using T-Mobile, let's say on the road, RVing around and using that T-Mobile Home, guess what? That router is now geo-locked. If you take it on the road with you, instead of using it in your house for $50 or $60 a month, guess what? Your price goes up threefold. You're going to be paying $150 a month to be able to use T-Mobile's home internet, but on the road with you. All right. Anyways, I hope you found this video interesting. I hope once again it puts the kibosh on all of this mainstream media BS that you're going to hear in the next week. Preemptively, like I said before. If you enjoyed this video, throw it a thumbs up. That'll be very, very helpful. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools and all of my merch that I've invented for you over the many years. And hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, pick it up and support me and my family. That would be awesome. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you all.